I don't want to say rom-com, but it had that kind of vibe of, and it just clicks. We just knew long term we're going to be able to work with DHD. Golden Thread Gallery is a contemporary visual art gallery in Belfast. We show a combination of emerging artists, local artists who we champion here and around the world, and we bring international world-class artists to Belfast audiences. We're completely free, we're a charity, and we really value our work with communities. Having a strong digital presence is incredibly important for art spaces, and I think COVID really helped us to see that very clearly. The only way we had of continuing to connect with our audiences was online and using social media. And we also found it was really important from an accessibility point of view. Having a more visual and dynamic website allows us to give some version of what it's like to visit an exhibition to someone who's viewing it on their computer or their phone. And that for me was also what made it very clear that our website then was just not going to work long term. It didn't have the capacity, it didn't have the flexibility. It was very difficult for us to make features accessible, and most importantly, for a visual art gallery, the website wasn't visual. We're all about new and contemporary and exciting, so we needed something that reflected that. When it came to redeveloping our website, out of all of those companies that we met, DHD just really stood out. In terms of matching all of the tender brief, they did the best job by far. They understood this had to be something that was both incredibly ambitious, but also had to be flexible, nimble, and easy to manage. We met with the various members of the team that we were going to be working with. We were explained really clearly each stage of the process, what we could expect to see, how at every stage we were going to be able to make changes and give feedback, and then at a certain point kind of hand over and let the work continue. We looked at literally the architecture of what the site was going to be. Once we explained how we wanted it to look for the user, DHD got on with making that actually happen. I think audiences have really responded to the new website. It came around the time that we were also moving to our new venue, so it's kind of part of our whole refreshing what people thought about the gallery. We've had a lot of people driven to our workshops because of the way that we've divided it up. Everyone is able to find what they're looking for really easily. We need our website to always be something that we can refresh, and I feel like with DHD they really get that and they understand. Now we know that we're getting actual engagement and actual eyes on the content that we're producing, and we just want to build on that. We have already actually recommended DHD to a couple of other arts organisations who talked to us about our new website, and that was just because we felt they understood what it's like to be a small organisation with big ambitions.